Oh, okay, there it goes.
Dunganronpa.
Okay. Okay. So there is another victim. Which means that they're the post. Now means they're the same position again.
What the?
What the fuck is this? This is cheating. This has to be doing. It's all been doing. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't have any memory. Shut up. Bloodlust written on the wall.
So,
I don't think it has the dying message. This is too strange. We know this bloodlust. What does it mean? It sounds familiar. A mortal who finds killing. Mortal's fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal method. And this scene may with the word bloodlust written in his own blood. It's like a ghost acting suddenly with slipping out of the lease that catch up to them. And the name given to this mortal, mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, a mortal who finds gruesomely attacked, who were familiar of all the county. The ultimate mortal fiend creates a replica of abnormal writing who will kill.
what is this?
This someone copy a killer who tried to imitate Genocide Jack style? But who would do that? Perhaps it would work with the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real Genocide Jack is hiding in the
No
school.
way!
There's no way! Going as far away to look at the scene, I'm surprised. Well, could be. I can imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid mortal. Is it over now? Look go. Hey now. Yeah. Pointing towards the entrance of those lockers. Huh? Look go with the locker. you just now standing there. No, 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 no. Why? Why? She fainted. This doesn't sound good. Toko. And I wish. Oh, the collapsed Toko and started being awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I remember. You said she faints whenever she sees blood. She's a claustrophobic. I imagine it won't be too many horror. I imagine she does not watch many horror films then. This isn't the violation of rules, right? I mean, typically she passed out. It was seen the whole room. No, I don't think that's okay. Please. Regulation is prohibits sleeping on purpose. But she didn't. Since she didn't faint on purpose, it makes sense.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? You gotta wake up. I didn't hear that Toko suddenly woke up. She jumped from where she was lying. The reaction, totally lost of words. She kept straight, laying in the air, changing sentences as she did. No time flat. She was already just standing, knowing the psychological commentary just had to one psychological commentary just gone through moments totally casual. What? Sorry about that. I just shocked, you know. It happens. Only once. Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must really hit her head. Real hard. The woods have in front of the back and top, rolling and bottom, to see the truth of the web of lies. Is this quite concerning? I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the sun is gone. That's good, right?
I see.
It's clear everything is not alright. Your eyes seem vacant. It might be the best if we take her back to her room.
So,
I don't mean to talk about her, but I don't mind taking her back. Could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Toko, what you told me to me? Very well. I will take care of the girl, and the rest can begin an investigation right away. I assume nobody has no problem leaving Saika and Mondo on guard duty. Hold on. Hey, first the investigation. The mastermind is behind it. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no question that Chiyoko was murdered by someone among us. Is that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain! But don't think of the bad thing. It's just a fact of life.
Yahoo!
That's how graduation works. Then it happened again. What are you saying? There's a mortal among us. Another killed fellow classmate. What does that freak you out? You guys have no balls. No, you guys have no balls. In fact, there's nothing down there at all. Very well, let's keep mine. Wait, mine. Actually, I had none either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came to give us. Did you bring it? I sure did, chum.
The Monokuma file!
Allow me present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you love looking forward.
See ya later!
So please, very top best thing investigation.
no way!
Really got another investigation? Yeah, do you not see the dead body? Examine the corpse. One of our fellow friends having to do something all over other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take this anymore.
no!
I hate this too.
Help me!
I gotta
Hey!
get out of here. Where you planning to go? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Accept everybody. All the blood. After all, blood is just liquid. A dead body is merely a simple object. Well, really enthusiastic about all of this. Are you
Naturally.
not? How can I not be? This unmasked culprit. We all gonna die. That's true, but we don't have to jump in it so
What?
soon. What? What do you mean? You want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine. Get off someone die. Right now, go ahead. Right up you was into space.
Damn you!
Good body's a
Piece of shit!
Joe wasn't just an object. You Joel, it was back to our
Calm
feature.
down.
Everyone stop balking. Listen, stop balking. There's something truth behind what here was said. Here
Because
we go. If we don't solve the this mystery and find the killer, all lives will be at fault. And Baki is right about the genocide jack somehow. The one who killed the
that's
children.
right.
Unless we don't do something, the victim could start piling up. Forget the more victim free. Yeah, if we mess this up, we all dead meat.
Hey!
Hold on. Hold on. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. No longer, no longer. In the killing game, the guilty party can only kill a maximum of 2 people. I don't remember what
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if a person went around killing everyone, your lovely still life would be over, right? A new war will have an added.
so then.
In case not limited to one
Hey,
person. A good mystery. Well, that a good mystery will miss out on the last person of a serial killer. No. You're still immortal.
Punishment is waiting for you.
But well, for now, I'll catch you in the class trial. I can't say I really understand thinking, but we can kill up to 2 people. And one more person could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely good to uncover the culprit before anything
You
else
son of a
happens.
bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, we'll go. We're gonna take Coco off to room. Nice.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around. Let's start beginning. And investigation. If we don't solve the mystery, who will be? If we don't solve the mystery, model will kill
Is that
people.
okay?
Then we all quickly will follow. In the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but I want to survive. Me and everybody else. We had to do it. We had no other choice. Investigation. What's in the Dunganronpa file? The victim, Kyoko. Fujisaka. Time of death, estimated around 2 p.m. 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girl's locker room and is taken for the school. Caused of death was a blow to the head with a bumped object. She died immediately. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, after that, any point complaining about it, no matter, I gotta do what I gotta do. The Dunganronpa file 2 was added to the truth book handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from
Naturally.
me? Of course. Life without a pulpit is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I want to tell you the culprit. I'm gonna you cooperate with me during my investigation.
What?
I'm pursuing your talent, the same with the witches allow to solve Saka's case. Solve? No, I
Stop
just.
talking.
You have a limit, which you have life, which I have chosen you. You have the honor to cooperate with to my investigation. So, you invited me to come with you, doing the most arrogant way possible.
Let's go.
Now, so we get started. But we need to get moving. No time to stand around. I don't really feel what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working back here. This one. Okay, let's look at the dead body. I can feel the drain in my life, draining on my own body. It's a dead body. Here it goes. Dead
Very
body.
strange.
But more I look, the more stranger it all seems. They must be genocide Jack's handwork. Well, but
What?
I'm not, but still have not what you said. I wonder about that. Also, we got some blood on it. Must have been happening to the model. The dumbbell on the front end is bloodstained on the dumbbell. But the Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object, which killed her. That makes sense. That makes sense. The dumbbell was the motor
That's
weapon.
right.
I don't imagine anything else. Now I added them. Okay, I got more tooth bullets. I use this stockroom room all the time. Now it's becoming the scene of Choco's mortal. But why did Kyoko when in this room? Actually, I didn't think about it. Could anyone else Kyoko heal? She was very light, that's true. Won't be hard for anyone to kill her, but still. I think she came in here by her own choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot, but lately she wanna get stronger. So he seemed she wouldn't do exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, she killed alone 2 in the morning. Well, why was she really? She would have been exercising. Why would she exercise so
Perhaps.
late? Hina or myself usually go in the locker room during the day. You probably avoid that then. Avoid it? Although she invited to join us one-on-one, she never showed up. We could only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she come to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps they didn't imagine. Maybe she wouldn't come alone. She wanted her exercise but satisfied. Motivation, she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So he's saying that could have come here middle of the night. Trained secret. But who else would come here? It's a possibility. Okay. Yeah, yep. There's a blood stain on the carpet. Must have been splattered on the mortal. Okay, Mondo. Dude, it's really complicated the past week. You're chill, we're talking about, wait. All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I remember you said that more than once. Sure I did, which explains the trip down here. But she didn't really need to get stronger that badly. You already mentioned, but she was a girl after all. Most girls are not that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought this stuff out. That case of Chico's complex. I can't help but worry. Might be. Mondo's account? I believe. Okay. Okay,
Let's
I'll
go.
leave you. Okay, that's. So this is the next location. this place in the investigation. Figure it out yourself. We have no time. Fine. Okay, let's go to the boys' locker room. Nothing. Oh. What do you mean? This? Then maybe this is gonna use. No, I'm possible. I would choose to go through the holes. A surveillance camera. Even with Chico. With Chico Moto, I bet Metsman was sitting there and watching. They know what happened. And they still forcing us to go through with this. Can we talk to you? Nope. You no help. I remember the card reader mentioned the work for our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? So you like to go off Monokuma. Said it so quickly and sharp. You clap his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Did you? Oh, yeah. He was domesticated.
That's right.
It seems, Monokuma. Question for you. Makoto has a question for you.
Need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card reader has been designed in service for the each of you e-handbooks. You want to get the locker room with a corresponding gender listing on the individual handbook. And is it possible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked? Correct?
Unbelievable.
There's a sort of electronic wow. This silly mountain Gatling gun will invite the Swiss cheese. So well slaughter. And the school regulation prohibit anyone using lending anyone else's handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correct. So then, that means that only girls can go in the girl locker room, and the boys can go in the boys. In other words, your girl is from the girl locker room, which means you're Makoto. I can see right through you. See right through me. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chico was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must be a.
So, in other words,
the killer must be a girl. One of the girls did it. Am I correct?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? Pay more attention to the regulation. The rules. The answer was in front of you the whole time. Loaning your student handbook is prohibited. Fact of loaning your handbook is borrowing from someone else perfectly fine. No! I wouldn't expect anyone else from the president of the noble Tagami family. You managed to sniff out the loophole in the rules. Knowing you, I bet you corrected that. You created that on purpose, didn't you? To be able to have more extortionate to things. Yeah. You tested me like a honey, like a man. Little yes. Choice I am. Now, since the dead actually can't talk, they not anyone. If they can't loan anyone their things. Got it, good. Wait, hold on. You're saying there's a loophole, but in order to borrow something, it means the person has to loan it to you.
Why you?
So slappy. Just listen will make me wanna pass out. Being more like Hawkeye. Get more poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with my criminal negligence. No more questions. Get out of the rest. I need own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, unfortunately, lack is mental fractures. So, I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That will help you understand what's going on. Okay, the card reader. Came to the main hall. So what were we looking for in here? Does it mean I have no... I need to figure out myself. So let's check this box. No, the mailbox here. Inside. It's a handbook. Wait, there's two of them. But why are they doing here? We finally found them. Huh? But you know they was here back here. I happened to find them by chance the other day. It seems the system where handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Saika. Go ahead, confirm that yourself. I merely pulled on one of the handbooks and I did. Saika Mizuno. You're right, it's Saika Mizuno's. You now understand. This is the key and loophole that I will reveal later. Yeah, I feel starting to get it. You should pay more attention to the rules. The answer has been right in front of you the whole entire time. Loaning in your handbook is your other student is strictly prohibited. Well, in fact, loaning in the handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else is perfectly fine. I see it now. Understand. Okay.
What?
Hold on a second.
Very strange.
It's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. It's broken. What's this? The other sort of Junko's. I picked it up. This one must be Leon.
I see.
It makes sense, yes. After all, the plummet with 1,000 baseballs. Dozens of baseballs. Plummeted with baseballs. That memory came flooding back. The cruel punishment with Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind created. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't make sense. I would be surprised a handbook didn't break during that.
Damn it!
Hey!
No!
Hey! What? That your handbook is like this is seems like the doom. It's normal. Super. It's still a big deal. There's no way we'll break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it didn't break, it didn't freaking break. If you can wash your hands up to 10, it will stand up to 10 times the pressure. And it's waterproof. Up to 100 meters, okay? I don't see how many baseballs they hit with. You won't do crap. Oh, God. Even my Mason handbooks have a one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I won't let any of you wake anymore.
What?
Liam was a boogum sometimes without him realizing. How to say? No, I think it isn't actually broken.
What?
You might ask how that could be. Leaving the question hanging with the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it was not broken. But unfortunately, in fact, it wasn't turned on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't have any concerns saying it in this case, but it doesn't matter for now. I think so. Either way, what bothers me. Okay, that's enough rolling around. Let's get thing rolling around. Let's try to find the culprit. We need to find the cheat codes. Kilo. To be trapped. Quite. Huh? Not quite. Well, on this. What do you mean there's more stuff to check? There's nothing else in here. Anybody talk to you? What do you mean by that? Clearly, I revealed you was killer, but more specifically, I want to give him the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think true and evil? You truly believe Genocide Jack is killer?
Don't make me repeat.
Absolutely. There's no doubt Genocide Jack is the culprit. The motive being Genocide Jack, right? Nobody else could be. More the fiend who killed again and again using Rizal through the method. The ghost suddenly attacks and slipping before its wings catch up to them. And the next name gives the internet gave the customer hello, just like Jack. The room is a thousand people, but this is an urban legend. Still cannot be really domestic. You're wrong to wonder. Oh, what would be in the middle right now? I have something to prove. I can show it to you.
Oh, there's another one.
And I have believed in the alchemist to Jack someone among us. Is it really proof? Somewhere I can show you. Prove all the evidence you need. The evidence that there's a Jack the one that killed Kyoko. Evidence. Something like that, really? Hey, you two. Big trouble. We need your help.
I don't have time to
I'm
play with
busy.
you.
Leave us alone. It's an emergency. An emergency. Come on, please, try to help me. What do you want? This is an emergency. Try to help me. Calm down, you know. But you can't help me. It's an emergency. What happens? Kyoko, she acting so strange. I mean, she wasn't acting pretty strange earlier, right? Well, what did she do, Bakya? This is Kyoko, I'm clean. See what's wrong with her. Hey,
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. Yeah! Come on, okay, keep hurry. Where's the last time to go? What's the head? What? Okay, pick up the dome. Where is the dome? Let's go. This is not inside. What is he? I want to break the door. In. What wasn't supposed to see? I don't know. Go left. That's the door. Just lie down. You know? What you doing? Weird. It's weird. Dude, just come out. All this weird stuff.
That's fine.
You should try Vinzo herself. Oh, good idea. Okay, where is it? This. I'll make it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. go out of the room, behind the door, feeling the chaos out of me.
What?
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, pulling yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But
Got a second?
I'll allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Just like that, she slammed it all in my face. What was that? I was my way a little while ago. I don't need. I was driving out the hill, I was driving out the doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone. She kept busting in the door. But electricity was pulling it shut on the inside. It wouldn't even cut. I was scared. Bow her door. But she thinks it's my God. Did you think it's Jericho or Genocide Jack? What do Jericho? Is that why Toko so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone might able to pursue her? You! Hey Baka. Can you ask what Monogaruma means?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Oh, you can be nice if you want to. Not even sound. That's good. You're back. You know. Leave me alone. Keep on promise. But I don't want never again. I will never let you decide that I ever again. There's nothing else to do. Hold on! Back here. What is this we're talking about just now? Something about a promise. I have no idea. Another one more. Illusions to be sure. But stop talking. I say I don't know, and means I don't know. Just like Hina. Oh, yes. Okay. Just stand here, keep an eye out, I know.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. I was saying the word Piper. Goodbye. Hip, Riaka, and I hope to catch up. I tried talking to myself several times while we were walking, but he didn't look back or say anything else. He just walked forward in his direction, found me, put himself into a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go. I didn't. The evidence is the evidence poop genocide jack. Really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay. Outside, right? Oh yeah, let's go inside. Oh, you?
Let's go.
I'll make more sense when you suck. Wow, the mini books almost lost you.
So, in other words,
I would say enough. Better place. I am just. I didn't understand. Okay. Empty wooden box. Yeah. I thought it was good. Let's put it inside. Well, that was. And I sense a cord plug in there.
That's right.
It's not Ellie. But yeah. It's telling the truth. Also, like, looking at. Crime scene, normal, careful, what do you mean? All the investigations, cold cases, those investigated for police supplies only, nothing. When you
That's enough.
those are documents. They are dangerous. Dangerous. They are detailed police. That's all they are. Sometimes dangerous, truly dangerous to data or something. No, I mean, police. Control everything in shadows. Shadows. Yeah, look. Very people in there. You just right? Mine. Just go.
That's right.
No, not saying that.
What? Interesting. Such ignorance.
You have guys problems. That's not true. Just not like I truly believe it, but I mean, just so much how it moves brought together.
What?
Ordinarily, those don't exist anywhere in the real world. You don't understand when you actually report it. You don't understand true nature of anything. You don't fall off the street. Besides, what's unusual basis, right? Hi, drawing. My family reading room just like this, but all home was big, of course. And not as dusty. Huh? Remember
So in other words,
We're only into the case, investigation reports. Was always more among the reports on paper, just had jackets.
That's right.
This is the case using report on the Genesis Jack. Held up. It was surprising. Every photo for school. Second thing, it was spent it on lovely. Solve your problem the best way. The second characteristics will quickly extended. Only so back to the police and all accounts. Video will come down. That was news. No one of the news. Nobody knew of this only officials knew about Now if you call the
That's right. So, in other words, in other words,
because we have an adjective among us.
interesting. Such ignorance. That's fine.
Didn't you? Well, I didn't beg, I guess. It's okay this time. Feel free to look in here. You don't take it with you.
So, in other words, let's go.
Okay, what's up now? Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, this movie was, but wait, I have the other thing that needed to kill. Wait, last try.
I don't have time to play with you.
No, no.
Goodbye.
Damn. No forgiveness!
I cannot forgive this.
Indeed. However, well, so then, goodbye.
Boy band.
course. I'm sorry. However, of course.
Okay.
Da 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 da!
I feel as if
Another state of
That's it. I'm sure of it. Well, it would seem.
This warehouse is amazing. Absolutely fine.
Most unfortunate.
Any of them thought on the warehouse. We want to do that, well,
Actually, indeed.
it was waiting for nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just.
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Stuff. No, like, trying to. Just like that, you can talk.
Yes, indeed.
How unfortunate.
Tell you. Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah, totally.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Oh, hey, Makoto. What's up?
Ah, that'll be the last clue.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Beginning of that class trial is a begin. The red door. Right through there.
So everyone ready to work? Am I blind while missing someone?
Yo.
Come on.
Really not just I'll be that night. That's who's your part of this class trial this time?
What are you gonna do?
Okay, yo. Okay.
Pero. What behind?
Terrible creature. Oh, everyone keep quiet. Okay, everyone out of the elevator. Let's get the show on the go. See you done.
Let's go.
Should we head one? Let's find out one killed Someone made a choice to kill. They killed like that. One was someone standing around here. Into the elevator. No choice.
It's true.
Yes. Now, one last thing. I walk towards the elevator and shake the leg. As the elevator began to descend, I couldn't handle my emotions. I couldn't stop squeal. I have no idea what that says. See if I can shake sounds deep and underground. Smile. Big one to go. Yeah. Level. And level. Continuing. And meditation. Finally, it came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? A remodel the first build, the fresh bricks. Yes, this is so exciting.
Don't waste time. Too pushing.
Very nice. Good goodies. Yo, I don't need it all.
Well,
Okay, let's get to the show on the road.
thrills, chills, kills.
Find your assigned seats.
And with that sort of open, once again, a deadly judgment. It's the open time brutal. A ready, a really defense, a deadly class trial. Okay. Let's get the class trial. These skills. Increase the time limit each phase. Okay. And ready. Last trial. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
First, we have the clue. What they would kind of blow.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? Shoot!
Chihiro's
Fatal. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file,
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful.
Poor Chihiro. Chihiro's. It appears it was.
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of blunt?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
No, that's wrong. Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell? Found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood. And there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yay! That's so creepy!
Oh, that's natural. When investigating, you need to find out everything.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Do more stuff.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so
Speaking of, I don't know who that is!
Pay attention.
The culprit is Jenna. Case closed.
But that's...
Why?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No, that's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
That was found. Huh?
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Okay. Oh.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
You lie!
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
Not a riddle. Okay, only two. I know what it means. Split personality. See. He don't like this at all. Yeah.
I refuse to give up yet!
Give up now. Things again, but I don't like it. What is it? Come on.
Yes.
I
refuse to give up yet!
I get it, Makoto. Okay. Let's see. Z. Yes.
Now I understand.
Was it schizophrenia?
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
What?
Shoot!
Ah!
I got it!
Changed.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up,
Kiss you. His body. Hey, are you dead? She was in his head real hard when she fainted. I don't really care.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yeah, when you think about it, she was asking maybe especially about that.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
Look at the facts. All the fact point is she being Genocide Jack. Just open your eyes.
Said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Yeah, you really trust this asshole? He's an asshole.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
He's a joke. He doesn't care about anyone but himself.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Wow, he's a joke.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
She fainted.
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Yes! What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Except if they're a psycho model.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is Mortal Fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster!
Maybe she's telling the truth about it, but something's been bothering me. Please said more details about it.
More details! Tally ho! Argument.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone!
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't.
You say that, but
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
when you compare your the modus
operandi match. What more proof do we need?
Give it up. You killed her.
Sorry, but I didn't.
You say that, but
Perhaps if you had an alibi.
when you compare your
Past the modus operandi matches completely.
Well,
No, that's wrong. Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
That's not a word, don't you think?
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Chef Boyardee.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
The two different things.
I got it!
That's fun.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
So the difference is the photo.
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement! Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Let's see. Where do you think we go?
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Yep. I'm not gonna win name names, because, oh boy, I suck at it.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction.
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fandom!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man,
Why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
body really was just missing, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
One more post.
Here's my answer.
Tommy.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents. Plus, you already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Then, the reason the worship theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
The adorable glasses man went behind it all? I'm on fire!
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious?
Look back and think about it now. The way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange. You wanted to go girls right? But since you're a guy,
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was here for a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
nothing strange about that, I'd say. On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay, then. What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
No, I only kill. I need to add like 50 new features.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we got the fire.
Out the girls' locker room.
The victim was a hero, who was a girl.
Yeah! Take the whole heart away!
Was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that? The victim was Chihiro, who was so of course I would suggest the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless. What's so strange about that? You wish you did.
So, you said Byakuya acting, but he was acting weird.
Presenting the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room. Natural reaction for any.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we got the fire.
What? I'm confused on this.
So, you said Byakuya
With the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
So, there was no time for what a strange
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we got the fire.
Okay, I am completely lost.
you said Byakuya was weird before we found the body.
You're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room. You absolutely take it! That was a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim
Was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest
checked the girl. There was no time for what's so strange. You wish you'd taken me with you.
You're stuck on us.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's a natural.
the victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity, that's a natural. The victim
Chihiro, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for
pointless distraction. What's so strange?
You wish you'd taken me with you. So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Shoot!
Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
I don't know why. Come on. Yes. 2 flags back. Okay, hold down Y.
You said Byakuya, but he was acting weird.
you're presented with the opportunity, that's a natural. The victim
was Chihiro, so of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first.
there was no time for what's so
Wish you'd taken me with you. So, you said Byakuya, but he was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out
The girls'
Any guy. The victim Chihiro, who was a girl.
Hey, this.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we... But he was acting weird.
if you're presented with the opportunity, that's a natural. The victim so of course I would no time. What's so strange? You wish
You said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
So lost.
Byakuya was acting kind of weird. He was acting weird.
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
That's a natural reaction for
any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the... There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
What's the flip? I'm lost.
So, you said Byakuya was acting weird before we found the body.
So lost.
Shoot!
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
This makes no sense.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
I'm so lost right now. Yes, tell me everything. Flashbacks. When you aim at a weak spot, hold on Y. Memorize the weak spot. Create evil truth bullet. Level of flashback. You can use this as becomes one. Or lie. Contradiction. If I Y symbol a different weak point, then use it in case. Flashback needed. Okay, this.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we got But he was acting weird.
You're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room.
The victim was Chihiro.
There we go. Why? That's why.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that.
Sure. He doesn't even care. I gotta corner him. Oh yeah.
What's the matter? I'm so ready.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
There are two different things. The Genocide Jack's case, what could it be? Make your argument. Elaborate.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
No.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope, was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Ow!
Obviously somebody else
Must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Okay, now I know what it is.
What? The difference? You want me to explain when I want to kill, and I use those same scissors. But Chihiro was some kind of...
That's right!
Then there must be...
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
What?
Obviously
Somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference? You want me to explain when I want to kill, and I use those same scissors. But Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right!
Then there must be some...
Hey, Byakuya.
Where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Doing it again. You're totally calm. Unconcerned. It's like he's not involved. Even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Huh? Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What did you just say? Whose body? If it was found in the girls' locker room, what does that mean? Really? Body said that's true. No. Seeing the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Yes, she was found. Well, she killed that.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's impossible that she was killed somewhere else and carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Just took him off his code.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
I have the proof.
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boob supermodel. But why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
It wasn't scrubbed away. It was moved!
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's what? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the bloodstained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why did they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device, but Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
That's right, Chihiro could have given away the boy's locker room somehow.
Make your argument.
Is it really possible?
Yes.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
I've got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook. She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh?
What
thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the
boys' locker room, no problem.
Is it really? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked her. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have been. No, I don't.
She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that,
She could get into the boys' locker room, no problem.
Is it really? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked her. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have been. No, I don't. She used the thing. Huh?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. That, she could get into the boys'
locker room, no problem.
Stupid bull.
Is it really? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked her. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have been. No, I don't.
She used the thing in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the
boys' locker room, no problem.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked her. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have been. No, I don't. She used the thing. Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
What?
Shoot!
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked her e-handbook.
What?
Shoot!
Oh yeah, don't even triple.
Really possible? Could Chihiro really?
I'm an idiot.
She must have hacked her. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have been.
Why
No,
am I
I don't
such an
think she
idiot?
used
The
the
thing that was in.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No,
No, that's wrong! No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said.
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room. Byakuya was the one who really got it, but still.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us?
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay, don't really care about that stuff.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands? No way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about? That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Put our hands together, we prayers. Sakura, begin to quickly examine the body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is...
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes couldn't see in white like Chiriko's lifeless form. Her massive frame temple.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy!
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What? You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Then he was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
I think Chico was actually a guy. A thought never even crossed my mind.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So, Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This...
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we?
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Just an easy going.
Anyway,
like yes,
let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
The fact I didn't do it. And who killed Chiyoko? The only one thing with the killer. So it would gain access to the room in the motor.
I got it!
What is a guy? Crime scene. Would likely would use it. Always handbook to get in. See him with broken killer. He's alone. In other words, he has to be a guy.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yes, Celeste.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
I hate that word.
You want to know who saw the killer? And it's not like they're just game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue? Well, clue did nobody get? I'm sure someone saw
the killer.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
You want to know who saw the killer? And it's not like they're just game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue? Well, clue did nobody get? I'm sure someone saw the.
Perhaps someone saw the victim. Yeah. All we need right now.
It's over.
So you want to know who saw the killer? And it's not like they're just game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue? Well, clue did nobody get? I'm sure someone saw the.
Perhaps someone saw the
victim at some point. Even that might.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Come on!
It's over. It's all over.
You want to know who saw the killer? And it's not like they're just game over, man.
Yay! No! Not game over!
Isn't there a single clue? Well, clue did nobody get? I'm sure someone saw the.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Shoot!
Isn't there a single clue
That might lead up. Well, clue did nobody get? I'm sure someone saw the.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the. No, you're wrong.
No, that's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship! The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took. First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yeah.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
Oh, remember he's so fat.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Yeah, we know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
Ugh. It's chill.
You heard him.
I don't care.
First of all, when he was on his way, so next thing, why did he choose?
What do you mean,
I got it! It matched the one that...
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
How did I know it was blue?
No, that's wrong. Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuff a tracksuit into a duffel bag and went up to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial...
One I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility! Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro? So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either.
That's last testimony. She stuffed the tracksuit in the bag and went off in a hurry, trying to hide it. Just that he was gone.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with?
Ah, now
Nonsense.
I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he talked. No?
I didn't kill... Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Mondos! Chihiro!
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, 'cause I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Yeah, so did I.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that?
Two people, Mondo.
I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
Two people, Mondo and that guy with the stick up his ass.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa, seriously?
But he had no clothes, and Mondo was the only one with his clothes on, so must
I
be
think
Mondo.
the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Mondo!
Here's my answer. Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
That was the proof, you idiot.
Arguments.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. What he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken,
Which I'll be.
then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
No, he will. It's Mondo. He punched me in the face in the first episode.
Let's test if what he says is you broke your own.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
No, that's wrong! Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is
We already discussed this, you idiots.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch!
What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Okay, we're getting the conclusion. So we're almost done with this. Painful. Open door. Here you go. Wait. I don't. There. There we go.
goes there. And does the pin wait? Oh, carpet. One poster. The down poster. No. What's wrong here? Down poster. There. And you write bloodlust. On a door. Toss a thing in.
Here's exactly what happened.
So I hope this is right.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, but how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
What?
The killer is you!
Yo, this is right. It's only been 3 hours.
With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out. She made her way, but how could the victim? Simple, which is why he was able to. Once inside, he met with someone there.
Okay.
It seems likely that. And attack.
Ah!
What?
Poster.
Here's exactly what happened. And attacked him. And that's where the blood. It was likely in the heat of the moment. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. Then, removing the bloody poster.
What? I hate this. Oh, dumbbell.
The killer is you!
I hope I don't have to do this anymore. I'm really sick of this.
Which is why the killer hurried, then removed.
What? Come on! What the
lost.
Here's exactly what happened. Would you
Oh, come on! What is it then? What's the option? What the hell?
I refuse to give up yet.
What is it? I hate this.
Okay. Oh. Well. Going in. And I'll grab some weights. Around the postal. Up to. Down the postal. And this is where I'm stuck. Okay, that must be it. And this way, hanging up the poster. Akura. What? Bloodlust. Time to open the sauna door and toss it on the ground.
The killer is
Must be.
you!
Yes! Okay, that's wrong.
The killer is you!
There you go.
Yay! Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
Wait! No! This can't be right! Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence? You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Japanese Mondo is killed. It's already here. Definitely try. What is it?
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you! False! Show me some evidence. I won't listen! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence. I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it! If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
C-A-B-A-B-B-B-A-A. Gonna be 70.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Okay.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, very clearly, it's Mondo. He even admitted it.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Obviously, Mondo. We don't really know anymore.
What?
What? It looks like... Well, it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is the Blackened who killed Choco. Choco Fuchabi was Mondo Owada!
Unbelievable.
In case you go by the vote was not unanimous, Kaoshka chose wrong. You tried saying his own, Mr. Nareshi. Be more careful.
I refuse to believe it.
There's no way you killed someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Looks like Mondo taking a few more of you. Hey, taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain his grief.
Actually...
This joy in the mortal is the sad of two men. But anyone Now I want to hear what you can buzz the bee button to fast for the text. Anyway, there once was a young boy. His name was Choko Fusaka. He had an identity complex, reason he lack of into his lack of strength. He was weak, even though he was a boy. Yeah, saw things. He learned things like that long. He could remember. Thought that, like as long as he remember, he couldn't overcome his weakness. In one county, he tried to hide his grief himself. His father who went weakness to wake a fragile form to a polite young girl. He chose that way. He chose that way out. Now he's able. Nobody can call me anything but saying that you are a boy. No matter how tightly he wrapped himself in his own shell, the information complex already took deep root inside him, and it was not so easily weeded out. It turned out the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I am weak.
Weak.
Once the killing began at the school, he had no choice but to accept the fact. After all, in this world, survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Lovely, helpful Monokuma announced that revealing the Beowulf's secrets, which included the Beowulf's secret. I was more willing to deliver. Even though he dressed like a girl, Chico was actually a boy.
Hey,
that was something Chico could never find. No one let find out at any cost. Without the field, with the end, the hardened shell would crack, the armor would fade away. Without a doubt, round to torment him for it and been ever. Everyone figured out he just a million must have been spent spraying into despair.
What?
And yet,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it right now.
But
I have to leave. Also, don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. Maybe one of my best become stronger than I can tell everyone. And now, Jolene, he was such a discover motive to himself to become stronger.
that's right.
Now it's my choice.
I want to change.
I want to get stronger. I was gotta have this who I am, strong enough to win. Say, even though you're a boy, it's okay. I'll get better. With that thought in mind, in front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action, and so the day he made to begin exercising, he prepared to remain in his body, and so he would take his first only chance to get at it.
Hey,
And when he decided to start exercising, he thought he asked him for help. He wanted someone that his secret first, and asked him to help them there. The person he went to.
Yeah, that's right.
It was me.
Yep, so was. That biker gang fell hard to pitiful clearly without how optimistic his manly persona was. So Chirko figured he would conflict in Mondo, and honor would make him keep a secret. Plus, Mr. Machiawada was a very simple, strong man that Chirko would always aspire to be. Maybe I talk to Mondo. I can get some help with some courage. If you want Mondo to help, so he went to ask Mondo to get stronger, and that was his suspicion He thought Mondo was support his able to come close like that.
Correct.
So then Mondo did. He did it to keep the promise he made to Jericho. He did what? You mean the way? That's why Mondo carried Jericho from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. He wasn't covering up, he done it.
Certainly.
He was trying to make a part of that. He could have been part of it. I could have been a part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men. He made a promise to Jericho.
But
that moving the body to keep it secret?
Because
everyone knows if you killed the boys in the locker room, everyone argues she in the boys' locker room. Right? Once I started up, it won't last a few. It won't last. When that started up, only a few of us immediately began to track his identity. So we tried to protect Jericho's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? And Mondo did all this to keep the promise he made to Jericho. So that's what else she killed. Why did he do it? I need more. I need more. I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you do it? Because no matter how, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
That was your trigger after all. The persistent of embarrassing memories and secrets will be exposed.
What is this?
It's impossible. You can't do anything that bad. You did anything you wanted to know. You meant but killing someone.
You're wrong.
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat
How many
myself.
times I gotta repeat myself? To just others, how to understand is the highest foil. Even you can't complex of his obvious, his mode. I'm not now. Can you also to it of it? Well, while we are on the subject, why I didn't tell you embarrassing that he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo is the ultimate biker gang leader. Made hoodlums after the reef across all the county's terrible. The only reason he had to change to join the gang in the first place because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother named Dana. Danya Wada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him because Mondo never got into motorcycle. Mondo's brother has only family growing up. He was Mondo's trust. He was the only one that Mondo's could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him everything he did. Mondo was inspired of the stray-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the Christmas of the older brother put together a local motorcycle gang. Constructed a motorcycle gang, his brother few and were known are grown the biggest biker gang in the country. Then the older brother was number one in the gang, and his number two was his younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was precious and gravy. But Mondo started to think he could ever take over the gang from his older brother someday. His brother, great reputation began to grow in Mondo's very soul. The kid is gonna take over Danya, huh? I don't really care. Which way?
I I just...
I gotta get stronger. Stronger than Danya. Once I do this time, no matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
Gotta just come out on top. And night rules mate.
And at night, the amazing brother reunited the country Mondo challenged him to a street race. During the race, tragedy struck. He got the victory. He gets into oncoming traffic, but suddenly. Lying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course, it was his fault, but I never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, keep going. Keep the gang together. Cause that what the team you and me put together. The promise between men.
He decided to hide truly what happened from everyone else in the gang to keep together the promise of his older brother. He never admit anyone that his own weakness has caused the accident. A result, the team was made stronger under the banner of the kid brother who bested his older brother. Daniel was loose to his kid brother got stupid and got himself killed. Good explanation for whatever happened to Mondo, lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so badly he really tend all the ties with his brother.
I just...
Strong. Strong.
And yet, soon the game had begun. He realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And a lovely elf with Monokuma announcement to reveal the bears and secrets. The point of all clear, we have no problems shredding his straight secret. Mondo killed his older brother.
No matter what, I could not let the other gang members find out. No matter what happened, they will be ruined. Everything me and my brother worked so hard to create would be destroyed. His death, his guilt will carry on. No matter how it would be for nothing. So that's why Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, I had filled up with fuzz unnecessary and started going to school. I never felt anything like it before.
I just
don't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure. I was thinking after a while that fuzz became nonsense. It turned myself into a hard lump of anxiety that way. I let down my stomach. And then, that's right on then, Jericho asked me to start working out with him. And there he told me a secret. Seriously? Just...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you.
But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Because you keep a secret all this time, right? If anyone find out you're
right,
but...
I want to change.
I hurt myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever.
It felt like a knife to my gut. Felt exploding in the lie I've been living myself. I
want to change, but I'm weak. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're strong. I can't hurt you. I have a secret amount of my hairs on. Tell us.
You piece of...
So we're just saying I just should say it.
What?
Saying
what?
If I'm really able to tell my secret.
Huh?
I would just jealous. We're jealous. Choco's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness and tried to overcome it. It was the kind of strength I never had. So jealous of him. Jealous it broke me.
What?
What? Are you making fun of me? I am strong. You all fucking with me right now.
No! I'm not making fun of you. I'm just really making strong, Mondo.
I felt like something staring until it grabbed Stin's head. What do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do? I was supposed to sit back in my secret and reveal you owned everything.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Damn you!
Tell you all this. You throwing a weapon into my face?
I just wanted to.
I just admired you. Admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong. I'm stronger than you.
You son of a
I'm
bitch!
stronger than Danya. I don't remember anything after that. I woke up, was lying. Feet covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand. I was staring at him down at the ground.
I killed Chihiro.
I killed you.
Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
I'm not.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
I know. He was normally so aggressive and so angry. He hid his weak side from everyone. That's why. That was his secret. His weakness that he lived in a heart of his true. Cold-blooded. Look at him, you see? You all just like him. For a secret for the past memory. Well done, you killer. Like a human. Cold blood. Couldn't cut free of his grip. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. And he doesn't know what true strength is. See, I hope it anywhere there is. 'Cause I don't. You bastard. Shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead. Do it again, I dare you. Okay, say it one more time. I want. What I want to say is, but unfortunately, I don't have it right now because some of the punishment is fast approaching. But punishment? It can't be. You mean execution?
Well now.
Now, what I promise you, right? The black. The piece of the will be punishment.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Amanda Iwata, the ultimate biker game. No. Wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait.
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Okay.
Monokuma has a pomado on. That's funny.
Cage of Death. Mondo Bottle. That had to be one of the silliest deaths in the game. He got torn into bottle. Laugh the death is in his soul to be ever pressed. it can't be. My brother. Another murder. And another execution. I want to feel again. I wanted to feel again. Everything that lies been taken so slightly there. I feel my be going mad. Maybe it just happened again. And it's like a scream. Down into the skulls. We were forced to realize once again. Of course, yeah, too. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Bakia.
What is this?
You're killing insane. You know that a game. One of your friends is dead. You realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because it's the game of life and death. Life or death.
Hey.
I have nothing. I don't have anything to say to you. But I don't have any respect for that. And I have no self-respect for that.
However,
I just don't understand why. Why did you get off so just great Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like a voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, I ordered a place in the library. Last night, ordered a place. I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
You're ignoring the nighttime. That will never matter to me. I don't recall ever agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, please. I don't declare. I don't likely care. Continue. Last night I grew late. The night grew late. I decided to return to my room, which I stumbled into him. Mondo coming out of the girl's locker room. I look inside the corpse. What? Have you witnessed the mortal? He's a fool, leaving me. He's a fool. A single thing idea. I didn't see him.
Well,
it's a shame you knew the culprit was from the very beginning.
That's right.
Indeed. But in the end, it was a bit more boring. Indeed. If it had been in the end, how boring would that be? It was a waste of time to answer all this ramble rights at the beginning. I decided to lead a little helping hand. Also, light things up. Did that all the things lighting up?
see.
You're hearing about Genocide Jack and Taco. You decided to use that to create a big mortal scene. But damn, man, you haven't figured that out. Really wanted it dead. You would have been dead too, right? Obviously, I would have to feel the truth before we reached that point. Of course. Yeah, clear. The opponent looking me in the eye. It was shoved by piercing into my soul. Thanks for slipping, Marco. Someone who never did it and was able to perform an excellent film.
Interesting.
Once I discovered my hands, I would have watched out for you. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, well done. Yes, well done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I asked Monokuma.
What's this?
Am I up next?
You.
You like to perform experiments. Experimentation. Experimentations each time, correct? My question is why? Do you not like them then? You don't like them then? You know, that's one difference. His desire is not just for you. Punishment, all of despair, my gift. In itself.
What?
You over-exerting everything. Exerting. I am not over-exerting, I don't know. He's gonna be meant to transfer all hope into despair.
Damn.
Why? What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean?
What the heck?
Mean.
Damn it!
Good grief, you don't understand how to pick up a little stupid thing. Put up with the evidence doesn't matter. In the end, I'm gonna stand alone on victory and everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
As the noble son of a noble family, you truly understand me. I think it's a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut your mouth, I will never stop. And it was stupid to you level, you childish criminal like you. Remember to say this. After I complete my victory, you are next. I'm gonna find you and kill you, you
In the name
understand?
of my family.
In the name of the family, Togama family, which is victory for the forgotten conclusion.
You're getting all riled up.
Cool, you look like a main character of your own video game or something. No just more for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Ew. Temple sound like that when there's a nap. Ew. Monaco's laughter pitched across the book. And so goes I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue because the Messman wouldn't let up in the end. For those who are still alive, for worst fears and despair keep multiplying. It was the kind of despair you felt behind like a puppy in hell had more future than us. And after all courage or efforts or friendship, it felt like amounted to nothing at all. It was worse than the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's one more thing I want to ask
As
you.
long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away!
Who is it? Who is the sexy student? I mean,
Ooh, my. You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied! Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Okay. Okay, only took 3.5 hours. Oh boy. The class trial took 2 hours and basically took 1 hour. Oh, I got his jacket. Why am I taking this stuff?
I know I shouldn't cry. But I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how if I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. I need decent donuts. That would cheer me up. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, filled cream donut hole.
Okay.
Oh god, donuts pray. Oh god. God of donuts. I pray for the wonderful, extraordinary. Okay, you really like donuts. I'm sorry. It's against school rules.
Huh?
What's the sound? Feels like coming from the bathhouse.
But
I'm just scared, but is it someone there? What the fuck? What is this? In the morning, they're gonna clear the second class trial. Today's college sucked. The Dunganronpa and refused to show up. Hey, Miss Rush. I haven't seen Miss Charlotte as Shada anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting. She's taking it easy in her room for today.
Oh.
That's rather unusual for her. She's normally full of energy. That which worries me.
So then.
So it's just some of us then. Looks that way.
How about that?
It's time to communicate showmanship. We need to get out off the bag.
Impossible.
Or not. Tucker, that's the Woodsons. What happened yesterday? I'm gonna face him stop. We haven't blinked. It's a Mondo. So close. Find out Mondo killed Kyoko. I mean that Mondo getting punished and all. Do with it. Can't imagine what it's done to him.
Well,
I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't even find a way out. And they haven't even gonna come. Yeah, I'm off the press. Thinking of it. It's simple. We need the best thing with our best. Yeah, we're leaving this place together. Yeah, I'd say we accepted this new life. That's the only way hope we have now. To what, live you forever?
well,
We have everything to consider. We have food, clothes, everything we need. So why are you so dissatisfied? Jack, I need to show you what about this. So long
is
ago.
that okay?
The government ship is amazed. The monastery is solitary grow and proven to. In case we're not. Angel. Pretty.
Huh?
What?
Here we go.
Maggie, see the job on. The girl shop owner. The bunny from Amazon. The Amazon. Catgill, Doggy Boy. All about justice. Gam King. And the means is 2D, not here.
There is nothing to be done.
Imagine I put it just you guys put in the place of the whale.
You know?
Okay, since Taco is actually hypnotic. As the oldest one here, I officially take the lead. So, spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching.
I'm right, right?
That's right. Oh, well, no.
Perhaps.
Maybe the new place for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. We maybe find something new clues this time.
Well then.
Okay. Once we're done eating, let's split up and look around. Have any problems with that, Celeste?
Maybe this could be waiting for us. No point in looking for clues.
You called for me and so I appear! Genocide!
What? Nobody called for you! What? How come Genocide Jill came on?
Yes!
God, this place is like amazing. With all the place, I can be my motor self. Which is why I decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. The no more can craving for me. Plus, I haven't had a battle to fight. Killer has been so overdone. I gotta destroy these soils.
You SOB!
I had to fight day and all night. Well,
You're a killer personality.
Oh god, you haven't Joe online. Let's go up to 10%. Come on, I gotta get back even biggest. These so little people. Hold them on.
Well, today we must first eat. We can't do nothing on an empty stomach. Wait, let's hurry up and eat with some investigation. Okay, animal. Focusing breakfast with Moto. What's the Moto? What else after we need much needed? Knowing meal, we split up and look on the school. Could finally save. System. Save. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. My throat is literally killing me.